Yeah, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? It's your boy Bush back at it again. Back at it again. Feel me? Left handed leaning by a little past six. Hold on, what he say? To Kimbe Mutombo of this rap shit in my grab sick. What he say? Left hand, yo, Hove gave it up. First of all, we in this bitch an early one. You know how I give it up. I want to say rest in peace to Kimbe Mutombo. You feel me? He passed away, 59 years old. You know he was a G. Remember he came with that no, 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 no. Rest in peace to the homie, man. Let's listen to a little bit of
Every block shot by Dikembe Mutombo would be.
it's crazy.
It's not an NFL offer.
Don't play with me.
I'm gonna take it.
Shout out to that boy.
Are you a little too old to be playing football?
Kimbe
NBA Hall
Mutombo.
of Famer Dikembe Mutombo passed away today at the age of 58 from brain cancer. At the time of his passing, he was surrounded by family and loved ones. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver issued a statement which highlighted not only Mutombo the player, but the man as well. And the statement starts off by saying Dikembe Mutombo was simply larger than life. On the court, he was one of the greatest shot blockers and defensive players in the history of the NBA. On the floor, he poured his heart and soul into helping others. The Congolese American played 18 seasons in the NBA, including 10 years with both the Knicks and Nets, and he's been called one of the greatest defensive players of all time. He received the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award 4 times, led the NBA in block shots 3 times, led the league in rebounds twice, and was named to 8 All-Star teams.
Legend.
On January 10th, 2007, he reached second place on the list of NBA career leaders in block shots. After the 2009 NBA playoffs, he announced his retirement, and his number 55 jersey has been retired both by the Denver Nuggets and the Atlanta Hawks. He was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame on September 11th, 2015.
Shout out to Kimbe Mutombo. Like I said, he retired 2 jerseys. They said he was living out in Denver for a minute. You know, Africans, I don't know. We African, we don't like that cold weather all the time, but I ain't gonna talk too much on that. But basically, brain cancer, that's a serious thing. Gotta bring some awareness to that, you feel me? The brain cancer took my boy out, 59 years old. You know, black men, we've been dying in our 50s left and right. It's like that's the new 80, I guess. But rest in peace to Mutombo. Bless his family, everybody, you know, getting their money on because yeah, the boy left the family some money. He came here from Africa, did his thing, went to college, all that, did the ball game. Dudes tried to get on him. He told them, no, no, no. And they ain't make it. He's number 1 rebounder, number 1 whatever blocker. You feel me? I know Shaq probably got him, but man, rest in peace to Kimbe Mutombo. That's a cold fact, boy. All the sports people, I got my boy Colin. He might tap in because he a sports dude. He gonna tell you a little something about that legacy of Dikembe Mutombo, or maybe not. You know, I'm not really big in sports like that, but I do, and that say a lot. If you're not even in sports and you recognize that boy Dikembe Mutombo, I want to say shout out to Stephen Charles, shout out to James Hudson, and everybody that been keeping up with your boy on this struggle to the top. You know, it's a long struggle. But, you know, Bush ain't going nowhere. Bush going to keep doing what he do. You know, today we're going to speak on the HAARP, the HARP or whatever that is, manipulating the weather. A lot of people think that's what's going on. That's what's been going on since Katrina, since, you know, what's going on now down in Florida. You know, I got people in Miami. I got people over there. But for some reason, ain't shit hitting Miami. So it's always the poor towns. You know what I mean? Even way back with Katrina, that was a disaster. But you know, they got rich people up down in New Orleans that ain't get touched. They got certain neighborhoods that ain't get touched by that storm. I'm talking about people with paper. You know what I mean? But New Orleans, the devastation spread it to whole New Orleans everywhere, manipulating the weather. And a lot of people got some things to say about that because they feel like they're gonna go ahead and clear out the poor area with manipulating the weather, so that way they have their way with the land. Because if you think about it in the past, and you see many movies, many shows with this theme of my grandfather got this house Now they want to build condos and gentrify and build this and that. They want him to get the fuck out. Now you're gonna have to pay some real money. And sometimes you even got some people that ain't giving up shit for no price, no money. No money could make them leave because they love where they live and they probably got a little something, so they ain't tripping. You feel me? So now what's the next step? You know, how do we get these people out these cribs? We need these places. How do we get them the F out of here? And that's why a lot of people got things to say about that HAARP program, the HAARP or whatever. Shout out Stephen Charles bringing this stuff to my attention. We talked about it. You know, my girl, she's a hella conspiracy theorist. But sometimes it ain't just a conspiracy. A lot of times it's true, you know, and I gotta stop calling everything a conspiracy when all the facts add up. You know, that's just the way it is. Shout out my boy Mag. I want to get him on here too. He one of my OGs, you know, from my neighborhood. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie Fast Black. I spoke to him earlier. He trying to tap back in. We're gonna get into some of them ghetto stories. You feel me? Shout out to the homie EST. He supposed to be tapping in later. Be rad. You know what I do, man. I give it up to my homies, my friends. This platform ain't like no other platform at all. None at all. You feel me? We definitely give it up. Now, you know, it was a story I was reading before I get into that game shit and all the and whatever other shit. The so-called Justin Bieber speaking out, all that dumb shit. It's crazy because I seen a story somewhere, and Snoop Dogg finally got his murder case record sealed. I feel like a lot of people gonna have something to say about that. You know, they're gonna have all kind of different things to say. I don't know what, but a guy of his stature that's in charge of a record label, Death Row. At first, you know, I'm happy that he acquired Death Row, but I'm also like, I feel like that name is so washed. It's going to be really hard to make a star out of Death Row. But I appreciate what Snoop's doing because he actually got some people that's not rappers. You know, he got singers, things like that, R&B, soul, and you know they changing the look of Death Row, but you can't change that name. That name was goofy as hell. Let's be honest. Back then we was on some thug shit. Everybody was on some super gangster shit, dumbass dudes, businessmen making millions of money, but wanted to be super gangsters and thugs. Name your record label Death Row, you know, Bad Boy, Rough Rider. Every one of those names is a pause. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. Rough Riders, Bad Boys. You feel me? I give it, but even Terror Squad. You could think of the names, and it's like, why everything got to be about some bullshit? Why it can't just be a regular name like Atlantic Records, Universal, to think bigger than the streets? But you know, niggas wasn't on that timing, so that was a mistake a lot of dudes made. And we could go on and on with the record labels now, with the dumb names in the record labels. We could go on and on. But back to Death Row and Snoop Dogg. Like I said, I'm happy he acquired Death Row. He might want to think about changing that name, but you know, he was the biggest star in Death Row, so he's still caught up in that romanticizing of Death Row, and he wants to bring it back. Nah, mind you, Death Row very well respected, so I don't blame him. I'm just saying. Snoop Dogg has a reason to celebrate after judge sealed the records on his 1993 murder charge. What does that mean for him is what I want to know. Judge sealed the records. According to reports, the West Coast icon has kept the matter quiet as the court ruled months ago. According to TMZ, Snoop petitioned to have the arrest record sealed back in January. The court granted his application a month later, officially sealing the murder charge. Now, when they seal it, that means nobody could go back and read up on it and analyze what went down in the case or whatever. I don't know, but you know, back in '93, Snoop Dogg and his bodyguard McKinley Lee, who was you know, he's all over the internet telling all kind of stories about the whole situation. McKinley Lee were charged with first-degree murder. They were accused of shooting and killing Philip Wildermain, I don't know the last, a 20-year-old alleged gang member during a confrontation in the Palms neighborhood. Everybody know that story. Snoop Dogg was tired Wait, my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Snoop Dogg was tried on the first and second degree murder charges in '96. He remained free on a $1 million bail after lengthy trial. It was a long ass trial. The rapper and his bodyguard were acquitted of murder. So the bodyguard and the rapper, they both went to trial together. Because I remember it like I remember kind of like the bodyguard was left out, on his own. But I guess Death Row held it down. They not like Bad Boy. Death Row held down the artist and the bodyguard, and they got both of them acquitted. After a lengthy trial, the rapper and his bodyguard were acquitted of murder. The jury accepted the lead shot with him. Yeah, now that I think about it, I definitely understand why Snoop would want to get that sealed. The case was kind of crazy if you know the details. Dude got shot in his back, if I'm not mistaken. Dude was running away. It was a bunch of little shit. The bodyguard now coming out saying a different story, saying Snoop had more to do with it than we thought. And Snoop always kept it to where he kept it quiet. He never spoke on that case at all. But when people, who know Snoop and all love his personality, he's a fucking beloved character in America, in the world. They read that damn case. They read the details of that case. Snoop will roll in Tony's crib first, and he still say that. You read the details on that case, you might change your mind about Uncle Snoop. You feel me? About Uncle Snoop. Snoop Dogg's legal troubles did not stop his career from flourishing. In fact, the case brought him even more attention. Like back then, that murder case definitely helped him out, helped his album out, helped everything he doing out, because like I said, we was all on some super gangster shit back then. That's all we wanted to be. That's all we really wanted. You feel me? Before money and everything, niggas wanted to be whore. Nigga, I'm whore in the West Coast. You whore. Or out in the East Coast, I'm a thug, or whatever the fuck else. You feel me? I was both sides, and I was on that bullshit on both sides. So yeah. So with the murder case, then you heard Snoop drop that song. Murder was the case that they gave me. He took advantage of the murder case, and niggas fuck with that. This album was the #1 album, bumping in all the streets, all the ghettos, all the hoods, all across America and beyond. The music was hot. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. But that murder case put that certified gangster stamp on him. It's like, okay. And that's what's fucked up about us, but it's the truth. You feel me? Snoop was crafting his debut album, Doggy Style, while awaiting trial. All that was going on while his album coming out. And they had to go hard on the album because they needed them funds to pay back all them big-ass lawyers, them lawyers that wanted all that money. It costs a lot to be the murder case. He released a single and accompanying 18-minute short film. So not only did he release a single, Murder Was the Case. And I forgot about this because I was around, but I was a little youngin'. I was a little young buckaroo, real young. You feel me? But I was around, and my bigger cousins and my bigger uncles, they all had it. While it was a whole short film, Murder Was the Case in '94, directed by Dr. Dre. And you feel me? And Fab Five Freddy. I didn't know about Fab Five Freddy involvement, but at the same time, it's crazy. But the film didn't have nothing to do with it wasn't detailing the actual case. He wasn't bragging and boasting about killing another gangster or whatever else. I think it was like in the store, if I'm not mistaken, the liquor store, almost on some menace to society shit. But I'll be wrong sometimes, so y'all go ahead and do the research on that. I'm not sure. In 2021, it was reported Snoop Dogg was working with Stars and 50 Cent on a series about the murder charges. However, just a month later, the G-Unit honcho revealed Stars had lost interest in the project. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know nothing about that. Hold on, man. Hello? Noriega? Nah. It's Muta.
This is on SMS Spring. No fellow?
Nah, wrong number. But and that would have been, I think that would have been interesting, but at the same time, they said Stars lost interest. Maybe Snoop said, wait a minute, fuck that, don't put that shit. It's gonna ruffle too much feathers. It's gonna bring up some shit that he don't want to be brought up. And why would you do that all these years later? You feel me? It'll be stupid to you. I mean, never ever has that been done. A rapper caught a murder case, and then 20 years later, making a big, like as big as Snoop Dogg is, making a whole movie and a series about it. Come on, man, that should be. It'll be shunned by the kid's family. It'll be shunned by. It'll spark up some more gang shit. It'll just be bad. You feel me? All around bad. And I think Stars made the right choice if it was them, but they lost interest in the project, is what they're saying. Snoop Dogg who is currently a coach. We know about that, season 27, and that's crazy. Of The Voice is yet to comment on news of his murder charge being sealed. However, he spoke to the LA Times following the acquittal in '96. You know, he 27 seasons. He host on network TV. Not to mention, you remember him with what's that girl named, that old lady, Martha Stewart, Big Show. I guess it fell off or whatever, but it was a hit. And Snoop is just a household name. All the movies he put out, all the content, all the friends he got all across the world. Snoop is a household name. And let's not get twisted. He was real good friends with the boy Diddy. That's another story, though. Hold up, though. We still on this. They made the right decision. You know what I'm saying? That's what Snoop said. Honestly, like I said, I think Snoop has something to do with that. He like, you know what? Now that I think about it, nah. You about to make Long Beach hotter than fucking fish grease. I put this damn documentary about how I popped some kid back in the day from the other side, allegedly, or whatever else. That's going to just turn up some bullshit that maybe the homies don't want. Maybe certain people don't want. You don't need the money. So fuck all that. You do that shit when you gone, dead and gone. You can't make a movie about somebody that's actually was charged with killing when you're still alive running these streets. That wouldn't be smart. That would be kind of stupid. You feel me? But Snoop said they made the right decision. You know what I'm saying? He said, this has been an ordeal that has affected our lives for the past 2.5 years. I was just trying to figure out if I was going to be in here to raise my son. Okay, I don't know what that means. Was that Snoop? Well, anyway, even the actors, even the whole shit would have been lame. I ain't gonna lie. Snoop made the right decision too, for sure. Man, a lot of people going down. That content that you hear, the music of aggressive singers, aggressive rappers, being aggressive with the females, that shit ain't happening, man. You feel me? Your boy Chris Brown, you know, he just broke his silence. Up and coming shit. He got accusers on him. Y'all seen what he did to Rihanna, but luckily for his ass, he ain't had too much on him to where they could pile up a big case on him and fuck him over like they did other people. But Chris Brown, he better watch his ass. Chris Brown accuser breaks silence. She broke her silence. What's she talking about? Liar, clout chaser, ridiculous art, just saying. Oh, they wrote that. Just some of the things I have heard over the years since I decided to tell what happened to me. Gutierrez wrote, I'm not sure if I'm psychologically ready to face the consequences of appearing in this documentary, including financial consequences, since I signed a non-disclosure agreement. Oh, she crazy. However, Gutierrez states, I couldn't pass on the opportunity to let people know what I went through and tell my side of the story. Damn. She signed the non-disclosure. I never trust like when rappers make females sign that because it's automatic. Like, why? Like, you thinking like this nigga doing something wrong. So she signed the disclosure and she still chose to come out and speak what she's calling her truth on a documentary. Now, either she dumb as fuck, a dumb clout chaser that want whatever put a rat, or she's hurt and she really see what's going down. She see all this shit happening. It's the time of the truth. She watching Jaguar Wright and all these other females coming out speaking crazy. She know what's going on with Diddy, how that case is just insane, and she's seeing how Cassie is being praised for speaking up on it. How Cassie got that 30 ball and everything else. She come out, she's speaking her shit. But once you sign that non-disclosure, you better be ready. That's all, because them lawyers is gonna come at you. Now, Nick Cannon gonna look crazy if he send the lawyers at her. He gonna look super guilty if he send them lawyers at her like, bitch, we told you to be quiet. Now you pay. Now you don't get nothing for nothing. He gonna look super guilty for that. But like I said, you know, Nick Cannon got songs like, he got crazy ass songs talking crazy shit. The girl said, you know, I got a man. I don't care right there. Y'all heard that shit. And not only that, it's just mad shit. Y'all seen how Rihanna was looking. She looked like Martin after Martin fought with Holmes or whatever else in the Martin video. She looked fuck. She looked really, really beat bad. And y'all heard the details on that. So y'all coming at y'all saying Diddy's the devil, yeah, whatever. He is what he is. But I think that beat down that Chris Brown gave to Rihanna, it's right up there with the Khalees. You feel me? And that's all we got proof of that we can't say allegedly with Diddy is that beat down. Everything else is alleged. So yeah, that boy Chris Brown, man, I don't know, homie. You got to watch out. Sheesh, man. But birds of a feather flock together. These two, they've been rocking with each other for a minute. But I fuck with Chris Brown. But you know what I mean? Like, once you make a broad kind of non-disclosure, I get it. You a star. What up, EST?
What up? What up?
You know, if she come out saying fuck that non-disclosure, I'ma still tell my story. That's kind of telling to me. It's kind of telling she willing to face some consequences and everything else. But you feel me? Financially or whatever. That's crazy as fuck, bro. Did you hear about that? The Chris Brown accuser, break her silence.
Yeah, man. I knew it was gonna happen when Netflix did a documentary on him. Said it's over. It's over.
Jeez. But yeah, man, I was just going through some of the headlines and shit. Like I said, RP Mutombo, we got on that. Anything you got to say about that? Because I know you're more into sports than me. I don't really know too much.
Yeah,
about
man,
sports.
it's tragic. He was a great athlete, man. I grew up watching. I caught the tail end of his career, but Mutombo was a beast. Him and Shaq used to go at it. He wasn't no slouch, and he was legendary for the finger wave. You know what I'm saying? He was a beast, man. You know, 55 gone too soon, man. But you know, brain cancer is a trip. But rest in peace to the GOAT, man, because he's definitely a GOAT.
Yeah, I think he was 59, but still that's young as hell, man.
Okay.
A super young.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? The GOAT,
yeah, man,
blocks.
I see you put up the new It's a Wobbler. What's that about?
Oh man, the Rolling 70s came out, man. They just formed a new gang. The Menlos were formed with 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". They formed into this Rolling 70s. So I had to put that out. That's the first time I heard that.
I heard it's treachery, but I heard it's going to be that's a dangerous situation, but hopefully not. But it's ill why they on camera talking about we ain't truths and we ain't all that shit. I guess it's good to put the stamp on things, but like these niggas need to watch their mouth on this camera, on this YouTube shit. That's all.
It's the same politics they carrying over from Menlo though. So it ain't like they formed a new gang and they saying this. This is probably what they've been feeling the whole time.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, that was a good one though. I checked that out. It's a while, but
Appreciate it.
Like and subscribe. It definitely was a good one. You know what I mean? Stephen Charles, when I put up the first title, and I'm still trying to figure out how to make him a moderator. I don't know how to do that. I see James Hudson, the moderator, but we'll figure that out. But he said he was talking about the heart shit. I spoke briefly on it. You feel me? But it's how you say it? Is it HAARP or you say heart?
It's called heart. They call it heart.
Okay. The manipulation of the weather is happening. I'm sure that my dad already been telling me about that. But do you really believe like these tornadoes and things? What do you think about it? What's going on with the tornado?
It's nothing to believe. It's scientifically proven. Matter of fact, for example, if you go to YouTube, look at Saudi Arabia. They already been doing it. So they make it rain over there. And what they did was they messed up because they fucked with the weather and it flooded them over there. They in the desert. They ain't used to days of rain. So they got days of rain and they end up flooded over there. So hard. They've been, the technology is real, man. You can manipulate the weather. Simple as that.
It's ill because you see the rich neighborhood, even the way they did New Orleans and things like that. I touched on that. It's like, is that the new way of wiping out when they want that land and they want the motherfuckers out? They hit it with
man. Nah, man. This is everybody's responsible for this with the carbon emissions, how we throw away trash. This is global warming, man. Sea levels rise, the storms get more treacherous, but we can't blame it on HARP. That's why I started me a recycling business, man. Because you would be amazed at how much plastic and waste you throw away that's gonna go right back into the earth. You know what I'm saying? And it's not good for us, bro. Every city got a wasteland, and it's horrible.
Definitely gotta get on some recycling more. Me myself,
Yeah,
I
being
think
mindful.
Aluminum can thing or whatever. But yeah, that's a fact. So
we trying to leave something. We trying to leave a good earth for our kids, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That's why a lot of stuff bothered me, the gang violence and things like that. But that's another story. But as far as HARP, so you're saying it's not places. I feel like there's places that's picked to be wiped out by these weather manipulators for other reasons. You feel me? To come in and do what they do with the land and things like that. That's what a lot of conspiracy theorists think too. But I just
I'm with them with that. I'm with them on that. But I think they got the HARP and that tech. Like for example, that shit that happened in Hawaii. I feel like that was lasers or satellites or something being pointed to create that fire. But HARP is totally different. You know what I'm saying? Totally different.
Damn. Well, it's going crazy. That's all I'm saying.
And we feeling it here in Asheville, North Carolina. It's probably like 3 hours from my hometown, man. I went and I donated some stuff to them, man. But people on the ground speaking, they saying that FEMA can't even get to certain roads, so they done turned around and left home. I want everybody to know, man, these governments, these programs are not going to save you in the event of a disaster, bro. Damn. You can't leave. Start stockpile. That's why I stockpile now. Food, water, trying to get all that just in case when the shit hit and ain't no help, we got each other. Because they not going to help.
So you went and looked out. So it ain't hit your town. You in North Carolina, but it ain't really hit your town like that, huh? Just rain and shit?
Nah, it hit the country. It hit the country cities and shit. It hit the towns, the small towns. But they houses and they whole little communities is built around rivers. And they on the mountains. Like Asheville is the mountains and it got big rivers. So all that water coming down from the mountain plus in the river, it's a disaster, bro. But it's the hurricanes. Look at what's going on with Tampa right now.
Bad. Yeah. My pops, he used to live down there, but he moved up. He in Miami now, and I got, my sister got, my girl got family in Miami, all that. And we like, wow, how Miami always get, skip. There's a lot of money in Miami, a lot of money, tourist money, and rich people who live there. You feel me? Yeah. But when you think about these tornadoes and these crazy weather patterns, most of the time you find it's in the poor ass neighborhoods, unless I'm mistaken. You feel me? Or not just the poor, but the the neighborhoods that ain't really got a lot of money in them.
Well, I mean, them neighborhoods and them communities gonna be affected by anything because they don't have the money. So whether it be the weather, economically, politically, they all gonna be affected, bro, because ain't no money around. People on there don't have. There's some people who don't have money to leave, bro. In the case of an emergency, they don't have money to leave.
Yeah, I always thought of that too. And when I was in Vegas right after Katrina hit, and I was in Vegas after the FEMA and they shipped everybody off and things like that. Yeah. A lot of dudes was out there from New Orleans, and they was telling me they telling us evacuate. We ain't got shit. How we gonna evacuate? Where we going? We ain't got a car. We ain't got a dollar. Right. Where are we going? They said they hit the stadium. They wasn't letting nobody else in. It was too packed. They let all of the gangsters and thugs and niggas raping up girls and crazy shit like that. When the good people, by the time they got their shit together to get over there, it's already packed out. And now it's like, where the fuck do we go? So they out, everywhere across the Texas and Cali and Vegas and things like that. But that's a good point you said, like, evacuate, motherfucker. I'm not it's not the TV where motherfucker, oh, let's get the car. Like everybody got a fucking minivan and let's get the bags together. Everybody don't got that. They don't know that level of poverty, I think. They don't understand that type of shit.
And another thing they're not going to tell you is when all these people, for example, when Katrina hit, all them New Orleans people went to Texas, they went to Houston, and the crime rate rose, bro, because when people ain't got shit, stuff is going to happen.
Big facts.
That's how BG got caught up in Detroit. He fleeing from Katrina. You know what I'm saying? He still got to protect himself. They catch him with his, I think it was like a habitual gun possession. So he got caught up like that. Being in the Katrina never would have hit, he would have never did that 10.
That's a fact. That's true. And I know a lot of them gangsters, trust me. And I saw them, and even in Cali, they made it out there, in Vegas. And they was doing what they gotta do to survive, nigga. And I'm like, do it, shit. They dealing with trauma. They dealing with trauma, depression, this, that. They kids over here, they mom over there, it was hard on them. You feel me? So what you expect? You feel me? What you expect? Yeah. So I've seen the direct devastation now with the down there in Florida. They got enough space to move people. They ain't gotta be all over the place. You feel like it's gonna affect what you say you at where you at? Asheville?
Now the hurricane happened in Asheville, tore Asheville up. You know what I'm saying? They probably like 3 hours from. I'm in Raleigh right now.
Oh,
okay. We don't never get hit too bad here.
You more inland.
Yeah, we more inland. Yep.
They're gonna be spreading people out if it's too bad. It's not. I don't think it's as bad as Katrina, because Katrina was, the levee broke and it turned into a whole nother situation.
Yeah, man. And it's the dirty part. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna house you in FEMA trailers. But people who had insurance, the insurance companies is telling them, oh, it was a mudslide that caused your house to go, not the rain. So they changing the terminology in the insurance where you can't even get your insurance. You know what I'm saying? They said a mudslide did this, not a disaster, a natural disaster. So,
motherfuckers. That's
put you in a 23-foot trailer, and that's it. And then they probably give you $3,000. Check. What that's gonna go to food, man. Come on. You don't even want to eat after that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eating, man, get out of here. I don't want to eat nothing. Niggas trying to figure out what's the next move, man.
First of all, my next move, I'm out in the new town, and motherfucker ain't gotten too much going. Nigga, if you give me a check, you already know my next move. I'm looking to flip that bitch. I got to. If I ain't got no job, nothing, I gotta flip it.
But the sad thing about that used to be the way to work back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You can easily come up. Now the street's so fucked up and it's so dried up that it's like you can't even hit the area no more and, get a pack off because it's dried up around here. Ain't no money, ain't enough money around. Unless you know these people. So, they call it looting. They go on and steal clothes, food, all that. They got babies. Man, come on, man. They get crazy. They get crazy.
They get ugly. But I'm just, like I said, this weather shit, I don't really like the idea of people manipulating weather and poor people suffering the consequences type of shit. But we just gonna keep praying for them type of, for them people or whatever else. That's all we could do. My boy EST went down there. He donated some food or whatever, and that's a beautiful thing.
Pampers, food, waters, shit, medication, Band-Aids, especially Pampers. You know what I'm saying? So we people be forgetting about his kids down there. Ain't nobody sending no Pampers. The news was like, we need Pampers, so we went down there, sent that off, man.
Respect, y'all. Respect. That's what's up. Y'all go subscribe to It's a Wobbler, man. That's a code. For real. My boy, he ain't stopping. We don't stop. One thing about us, y'all, you turn around, we still here, we still come. And that It's a Wobbler is growing, and you're going to turn around and be like, oh, shit.
Man, these niggas is getting $100 million contracts for this shit, man.
Man, we supposed to be there. It's really my. I know a lot. I take the blame for a lot because it's the quality and the all that other shit. Not just the quality, but knowing how to talk without the cursing and the crazy bullshit. We can do that too, but we really right now we got to build this audience up a little more and build up our peoples up a little more. Right. And it take a little long without the star power. We all understand that, we all could understand that. Whack 100 dying out in these streets, but that's another story. His boy Game James Hudson put the thing up. Like, I just don't understand this thing. You feel me? Like, why wouldn't you go to court? Like,
Game ain't gonna lose a house.
Why won't
James
he go
Hudson.
to court?
Because the house ain't in his name, James. See, Wack done laid the whole shit out. And shout out to Mika. Well, not Mika, but the other girl who fell out with him from his neighborhood. I forgot her name, but she told the whole story about that whole Kanye shit was a setup. Wack was behind it. Kanye ain't know. And she's talking about how all Game shit in Wack name, bro. What they gonna sue Game for?
Okay, well, the Game missed the opportunity to explain why his Calabasas home shouldn't be sold to satisfy a debt owed to Priscilla. Like, the debt is owed to him. This is the courts, you feel me, who accused him of sexual battery, according to records obtained. The Game didn't attend an October 7 court date regarding the matter, despite the threat of losing his house. The court notes that the judgment debtor failed to appear or alert the court of a non-appearance. A minutes entry noted. The court will issue an order to show cause. You know what I mean? He about to lose that. It's going down.
See, but that's the trick right there. When the court show order of cause, they gonna bring them books in and say, Your Honor, look, this home ain't in my name. I don't have no assets. This home is in my manager name. They can't sue Wack for that.
Okay, but look, Rainey was a contestant on the little reality show, whatever else. She sued the Game for sexual battery over off-camera incident in 2015, and she was awarded $7 million in the case, but struggled to collect the money from the rapper. What does that mean? She was awarded by the court $7 million.
Okay, now listen, we all know. If you don't know, listen up. The verdict and how you collect your money is two different things. Cardi B just won against Tasha K. Did she get those millions? No, because Tasha K was hiding money in her husband's name, but Wack called that out to Cardi, and now they're going to collect through the husband. But it's ways to hide your money and hide your assets in America, bro. It ain't always as easy
that
as
bullshit. How feel like a real nigga? Like, what, you accusing me of what? I'm pulling up. Who is this? Jay? Who is this? I don't know. But that might be Jane. I don't know who that is. But I'm pulling up. You feel me? Like, why was he not? And this a battery case. The boy's a rapo. The boy been lying for a long time. He's a fucked up dude. Let's be real here. We can lay down all the lies and all the bullshit. Your manager is Wack 100. He been your manager for the longest. You've been lovey-dovey. You've been to many Diddy parties, I'm sure. Why don't you show up to court? Like, say that's you. Are you showing up to court to fight for your name or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna show up to fight for my name, but at the end of the day, he know how the court go. What's the point of him showing up? What are they gonna rule against?
My boy Bush, what's good with you?
What up?
Who that?
It's Jay.
What's good, Jay?
Salute,
Just
Jay.
tapping in with you.
Oh, this James Hudson. My bad. What's good? You ain't put that up. All right, Jay. Yeah, what you think about this shit though, man? The Game, like, come on now, assault the battery. You feel me? He don't want to show up to fight for his name. You got money. You feel me? You could get a lawyer. If the bitch lying, make that bitch pay. But you don't dodge the court and say, "Oh, I'm just ain't giving her no money." That shows a certain thing about your character from me. But I'm sorry because you from LA, and I understand. I don't want to piss you off, but I really want to know what you think about this, nigga. You heard what I said about the boy.
Yeah, I just think about that. I remember when all that shit was going on, and I don't know, man. I just think about that. If that was true, then he should have already handled that back then. If it really wasn't no sexual, because see, back then it wasn't really no internet like it was then. Now, how we can see how shit is in real life, in real time.
That's true.
And what she did was, allegedly, she felt on the Game and, and did that. If she did that, then that wasn't cool. I'm just gonna put it out there, bro. It was not cool if she did that to that woman. Are you saying
the Game? What? I thought you said she grabbed on him.
but it was alleged that that he had to stick her hand up her up her thing and
he took it too far. He took it too far.
That's how I said she allegedly did. Right. So I don't know, but I'm just saying that if she went that hard and she actually got the money, then it had to be something to do. It had to be something.
Exactly. That ain't necessarily true though, man, because it's a chess game they play in court. It's best to settle out than me continuously fight for my innocence. It's going to cost more, and they're going to publicly. They're ridiculing him of the accusation. Fuck being wrong or right. But look, we got to point to the history. His daddy messed with his sister.
Yeah.
So say that again.
His daddy molested his sister.
Yeah. The mama, the daddy was a motherfucker. No doubt.
Yeah.
So he already he used to that type of
with that type of that character for sure.
That's different from I think that's that he was on that shit that they trying to accuse Diddy of. If you forcing you just power or whatever else, and you just trying to force a female to do some things, then you out of pocket. You feel me?
It's the thing though.
Right. But I'm gonna say this too, though, Bush. It's some shit that I really know that's true. I'm not gonna really speak on, but I'm gonna just say this: that some of that shit is true, and a lot of that shit that was going on did happen, and a lot of them motherfuckers I know in real life. I'll just say that,
James.
And I'll say, I'm James. Sure but let's not confuse the gangster life with the regular life of a nigga that's supposed of a human being or a star that's taking advantage of people because you a star or whatever else. Like, you feel me? Like, you got niggas that come up from different backgrounds, different areas, and this is how I get down. The females know they with it too. That's why they around. They ain't there because they understand this. You feel me? It's an understanding. Even when I seen old footage of Suge and things like that, girl in the headlock dancing, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But I know a lot of niggas like that. You know what I mean? Like,
but
a
lot
of females that like that love that prefer that.
Do you leave room though? But what, like James Hudson said, right? She initiated it. He probably took it too far. And nowadays, in the political terms, that's sexual assault. So it's kind of like, I don't see him.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you don't put your hands on the female and put your hands up in a woman like that, and she don't allow that. That ain't cool, bro. I'm not
talking about that. I'm talking about the thin line. Like, she was with it, but she wasn't with how far he was taking it. So the lines get blurred.
How far she was taking it. Yeah, as far as all the women, and I just don't think that was she was down with that. She might have been all cool with might have been like, okay, like, you can touch me, but don't put your hand all up in my thing like that.
Yeah. That was different. That's different.
But like you said, I'm just straightening off the picture. If she did initiate, let's say she grabbed his urna and he took it too far. It's like,
he took it too far. Yeah.
And then the lines is kind of blurred. And it's like, hold on, like, are you participating or are you not? Did he just straight walk up to you and put his fingers up your dress?
9 times out of 10, this girl was younger than him. 9 times out of 10, he had more money than her, more fame than her. He was a big dog. Like, if a little girl come do that, what you gonna do that to her? She did, like,
you talking about predator's behavior. You talking about predator behavior?
Yeah, you gotta control yourself, no matter how the bitch is acting. You ain't supposed to act like the bitch. You feel me? And then take it further.
Right.
Like, nah.
Right.
So I believe the boy, he's in some shit and he don't want to face that shit. That's why he's not showing up in court.
This ain't the first time, is it?
With him, I'm not
sexual
sure.
assault allegations. I think this ain't the first time. I think one girl was supposed to be underage at one point. That slid up under, because remember Charleston White got into it with Wack and brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah, they said the R word too, but I don't know about that. Right. But I do know, like, he hung with he from that P. Diddy circle, and I ain't gonna lie, made some good points. Dr. Umar Johnson, P. Diddy is he is a target. We get that, from the big liquor company and whatever else. I get that, but at the same time,
I don't get that.
No, at the same time, a lot of the shit is true. You could be a target, but if you If
Right.
you guilty of it, you guilty of it. They just
That's what I'm
blowing it
saying.
all up.
What-
It's a
what-
lot of
what
people
the
that's
liquor company,
parties walking
Diego-
parties.
got to do with him kicking her and throwing a lamp at her.
Yeah, that shit. Oh, that's out. That's
What they got to. I get what people be saying about how it's a conspiracy. They coming at Diddy. Yeah, that might be true, but he ain't have to do her like that. So
yeah,
that's
but
not-
he
guess
have to
what?
do
That ain't
that.
worth no life in
that's
jail.
100. He ain't have to do her like that.
Nah.
That's 100.
yeah,
Not at all. Not at all. But that ain't
Liquor
no life
company
in
or
jail.
not.
Though. That ain't life in jail though. You
Nah,
got niggas and uncles and people that put their hands on their girls, went to jail
See,
5
Bush,
years, 3
I'm glad you
years.
said that. I'm glad you say that. Niggas
I'm
don't
just saying.
know what life in the feds is. They don't know a party with drugs can get you life in the feds. They don't know that. They think they just partying. They like, no, you solicit these drugs, y'all doing for now. And then this the thing: if you give a person if you the person that's letting the drugs be administrated while orgies going on, they're gonna charge you with sexual assault because they're gonna say these people wasn't in their right mind. And how many people was in here doing it? 20? Oh, you fuck. That's life.
Mm.
Let me
That's
say
true.
this too, though, bro. Like I said, I'm not going. Like I said, I know a lot of people, and I'm not gonna even say the name, but I'm gonna just say I know a lot of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the entertainment game, and I'm not going to even put their name out there.
Jamie
But-
Foxx.
Nah, stop. let my boy Jay finish.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Say it was
I'm on
James. Let's just say it was Jamie Foxx, right?
Okay.
And say it was on Van Alden in Arizona. Just all right. Let's just say I know all them people, right?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And say if one of them motherfuckers said, "Okay, what would you do if you did this?" Me, and I'm just put it out there. I don't even get on the internet like that, but I'm gonna just say one of them motherfuckers offered that. I said no to that shit. No, I'm not down with that.
Oh, James, you talking about like we partying, we having a good time, and they walk in
Yeah.
that back room.
I was never down with none of that. But
Oh,
what if the door locked? You know what I'm saying?
But
And
I'm
it's
saying
two big ass
that was
bodyguards.
shit. That type of shit was going on. Now
Okay.
a lot of that shit I couldn't believe until after the fact that some of these people you wouldn't even think was partaking some of that shit.
I don't know
Some
why.
of these,
I was
I don't know
surprised. Go ahead, sorry.
Why wouldn't you think?
No, I was surprised.
because you I mean you be around these people and you be like,
Okay.
damn, this person is that person and this person is
Okay,
that
but let me
person.
ask y'all an important question. Is a person's sexual deviancy reflect their overall character? Now we ain't talking about the raping and all. We talking about like super freaky shit. Whether you into the same, does that reflect their character?
Not
What
to
they
me.
do?
That's their business. If it's not against the law, that's their business.
Right.
For
right.
me, you feel me?
So
Even when
they-
they
I
say, "Oh,
think
Diddy
it's
gay,
because
Diddy
you
gay," I'm
think-
like, I don't
because
give a fuck
if
he
you
gay.
if you like them as their art, like if you like them as an artist, if you like them as an actor, if you like them as a
Yeah, you're right. You
like
gotta
that,
categorize
that's how
that,
you
too.
that's what I'm talking about. Like you would be like, damn, I like this person, like this music they done, or this this film they did, and then you see them in the house at the big party at the big, and you be like, damn, this motherfucker doing that.
And not even that.
And I didn't see
we
that type
talking
of shit.
about artists. We talking about people, them too, but we talking about producers too. 'Cause
Everybody.
they be leaking people names like Felix the House Cat. Then go on YouTube, look him up, go look in his comment section, and look what everybody's saying to him. It's like,
Oh shit! Damn, y'all, man. Y'all, a couple people hit that like button, man. We got East Coast, down South, and the West Coast in the building. Hit that like button, man.
Man,
But
I'm not gonna say too much on here, but I might have already said too much. I'm not gonna say no more.
nah, hey, copy clear. You clear, man.
I mean-
We understand. You know what I'm saying? And respect it because these your people. You gotta protect them anyway because these your people. So that's respected. Us, we
Yeah.
coming from a journalistic, just the culture. Everybody shit up in the air, so we just speaking on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So
But the
I
game
but I
definitely
fucks
get-
with you, Bush. I just wanted to
Yeah,
come up on here,
appreciate you, my-
brief for you and fuck to you for a minute, man. But I done already said too much. But
Nah,
I'm
no,
gonna come
you
back
did.
with you and talk and tag back with you, fam.
Salute.
Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate
All right.
it. Yeah, but that game shit. The boy guilty, man. He guilty. He stupid. He should show up in court. What's Wack telling them? Does Wack have any control? Wack don't speak on this at all. Don't you see that? Wack ain't mentioned this shit at all.
Not even Wack. Fuck Wack. What the 100 side? Why?
The 100 side. Anybody.
What's all them motherfuckers' names?
I don't know none of them niggas no
Ray
more.
Gibbs.
Man, they washed. 100 sides over.
Yeah, well,
100
Bullets
sides
Gotti. He's the worst. Bullet Gotti's the worst.
Oh, he's a fucking clown. If I see him in Brooklyn, I'll beat his ass myself.
He's the worst. He's
So
the worst.
like he's a and I ain't gonna lie because he hit me on the channel. He said, "Bush, I see you" or some shit like that. But I don't respect no dick eating nigga that just whack whatever Wack say. And a lot of real niggas that I fuck with, Corey King from Flatbush, all that type of shit. Like
Shout out CK.
Nah,
Shout out
I can't
KK.
do it. I'm sorry, nigga.
Soul B.
It's OB, for sure. And this nigga try to, he's a slickster. That's why he hit me on the low and shit. Yo, Bush, I see you type of shit. You feel me in the comments.
Man, he was talking shit on Clubhouse. They caught him in the street, smacked him, and he got right online and tried to tell us that's not what happened. I lost all respect for him.
You could tell he a sucker. Come on, not before you even heard that story, you knew he's a sucker.
I mean, I didn't know because he is informative. I have to give him that.
Yeah, I know.
I hear you don't have to miss
my
the
thing
tough
is your
talk
name
shit.
is Bullet Gotti. If his name was Charles Richards, and I'm just a guy, a vlogger, yeah, cool. You get beat up, no problem. That happens. You talking some serious shit about serious people, no problem. But your name.
And then he going at a 55-year-old elder in the streets who tuned in and CK. Why would you even say anything about that, man? That shit crazy, bro. Crazy is the worst. I don't know who works. Bullet's a beast. I don't know. It's like, because Beast, he filthy.
Beast, yeah, come on. That's a nasty dude. You see him in jail, he'll be your top enemy type of dude. Right. Not only that, that's one reason why. And Macy was like, what? But that's some Cali shit, some racist shit. It's fucked up. But his personality and then his record is kind of crazy too. The things he's been through, the little fuck shit he's been through. Now, what about Sharp though? A lot of people got an opinion. Sharp is from my town, and he's from Macy town. There you go. And when Macy just got moved to a new facility, so he's gonna be getting adjusted, and then we'll continue with what's going on. He's in Salinas Valley now, but Sharp is from Dago. I was interested to hear about what Macy think about Sharp because he was able to see certain no jumper interviews where he was at, and he had the internet and things like that. Mm-hmm. And Sharp from Dago, and Sharp is from the left side too. Not from there, but he associates with that side. You feel me? So I'm sure Macy probably whatever. But this nigga come across as a hater to me. I was saying that I was on ODM Slim live this morning. ODM Slim, I wasn't there like talking to him, but I was in the comments. Right. ODM Slim, he fucked with Sharp. He got Sharp back, maybe because he's a op of the white boy or whatever. I don't know. But I was in the comments saying Sharp a hater. He's a fucking hater because when Adam was trying to put on other people, Sharp was always nah, church. We gotta stick to our people, church. Nah, church. He wanted to stick. He didn't want to bring in no new people, create no new ideas. It was all about him. I don't like them type of niggas because then your brain is so fucking egotistical. You can't see nothing going past you or building something that could get past you and your little Sharp brand or your label. And he lame because he didn't do nothing with his channel, and now he's crying. And now he's on his channel going live. You got your boy Poetic Faco flourishing. He started his channel and he keep it going, and he been professional with the videos, every video, and he keep it pushing. It's a simple fucking strategy. I know the strategy, but I don't do it. But it's a simple and Sharp is a fucking didn't do nothing like. And then now your feelings hurt when Adam gets mad at you. The white boy, you want to keep the white boy all to yourself. When the real ones left, your bitch ass ain't leave with him. You want to keep the white boy all to yourself, and now making Dago look bad, nigga. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that white boy.
Now I got some backstory though, man. Shout out Ace Boy Pun, but he did confirm that Sharp was getting paid 5 figures over there when he first started, because what he was doing, his whole model was working.
5 figures, that ain't shit.
But he fucked up because they said he made Leonard the Plug people uncomfortable in the workplace. So that's when you fuck with the boss wife, you have a
See?
problem. If the boss wife don't like you, you have a problem, bro.
So
And
that's what
then,
happened.
not along with Adam came to him and told him, you might have to take another pay cut because it's not the view. He was getting paid off the views or whatever, whichever, and it's not coming in like that. You know what I'm saying? And you only get the views when you yelling at girls, bro. Let's be honest. When you, and sometimes they need to say that, but that was, and then that died down, and then he bringing a new. But he don't understand, man. Adam is about to, he's closing camp, man. To you know what I'm saying? And he's part of
Yeah.
the
He
collateral
trying to find
damage.
the real riders who's gonna really go with him and rock with him. Yo, Sharp could have been doing something different. I think Sharp whole thing is he's intimidated by these real gangsters, and he's not like a gangster. And then like when they talk about bringing in more gangsters, he like no, because then if he disagrees, if you're a sucker and you're a chump, and there's the gangsters and you disagree with them, you scared to speak your mind the right way. It ain't really good. Just like Lush, and he is a yes man, you know. But he's good at it. Nah, I'm sorry. Like these
Lush
yes man niggas, they
yeah, he's
good
the
at
worst.
it. Lush is talented. I ain't gonna take away from him
In
on
the
the
battle
show.
rap world, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it.
But the yes men is got to stop. And then you see Sharp. He's seeing if new gangsters come into the building, I have to be more of a yes man because all they gonna do is push their line, and then if I disagree with their line, I have no place to disagree with their line because I'm just a nobody from San Diego, not even a gang member. You feel me? But a nigga like me, a real nobody, I come up there, I tell every nigga whatever, whenever, if I feel like that. You feel me? Right when I feel. That's it. And I don't think Sharp got that in him. He gonna sit there, be quiet, yeah, church. He don't understand this entertainment. This is what it is. And then he'll let these niggas intimidate him, I think. And that's
Yeah.
why
And how
when
you
they
gonna
brought
tell the
up,
boss?
nah, but Spider Loc was hurt about that because when Spider Loc was doing his live, you feel me, and he was talking on it, and then he heard the footage of Adam saying, "Oh, I was talking to the crew about bringing new people in. I mentioned Spider Loc, this and that, and then your boy,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and then your boy
Okay.
was like, nah, don't
Oh,
bring
that's
him in,
fucked up.
don't bring him in."
Now, I'm on Sharp side with that, but Spider Loc would have been a great addition. Mine
You
is
was
Spider
side
Loc
with what then?
because I don't feel like they need to bring any and everybody on that. He done brought so many people in and they done left to the
Trying
point
to
where
find a formula. He
yeah,
ain't
he trying to
getting
find.
trying to find a formula. You got to keep working until you find it. He got one formula with him and Whack that's halfway, decent. You smell me, they get views and numbers, but really this other shit, he's trying to find another. He like, damn, I got to find something. I don't know. He's the white. They don't just think, oh, this is cool, and they want to go to something just hit like that. Easy
Yeah.
work.
Now I get it being a boss and he's seeing the numbers and the analytics. He got to change something up.
Yeah,
Sharp,
big deal.
and this was Sharp fucked up because Community and Back on Fig told him what was about to happen. He was like, "Nah, I gotta ride with this because I ain't come in with y'all." And all they were trying to tell him, "Hey, he about to cut your throat." They had an open door. Come over here and fuck with us. He said no. Now they on his ass after Adam fired him. Now you want to? Oh, bro, they told you. They told you, bro. Multiple people, AD, Smack, and T-Rail, and Pun told him how would you call it move. He defended Adam, only for Adam to be like,
Sharp is a sucker. He not. I ain't gonna say all that. I ain't gonna go too crazy on him. But at the same time, when the homies left, he would have helped the homies out a lot, and he would have been able to. If he would have felt to stand on something about something, lead with them. I don't know if he even considered himself black or white. Tell you the truth,
he
But I think
called himself black.
but like lead with the homies, build your platform too. Now your name is with the with Back on Fig and with BOF and all that and Sharp with shit and whatever else. You feel me?
He would have looked good over there. It would have been a good fit. And he was going at Smack. Him and Smack got into it. He tried to call Smack, but no P. Smack and called a bunch of P's up and let him know, like, I'm official, He said, I done been a Dago and I ain't, but that's just, but he got to understand that pimp lane is about to get lower and lower. Given the politics, bro.
Oh man, you so right, bro. I was just talking to my girl about that. Not specifically the pimp shit, but that ties in with the whole shit. This aggressive music with the dudes talking about all this and that. You know what I mean? Towards the females, that all that the pimp that is out of here.
That's out, bro.
And niggas don't even want to hear it either. Niggas that got daughters and shit like that. We don't want to hear that shit either no more, to tell you the truth. So it's like Nah. So yeah, man, he really missed his chance. He really
And then
did.
that homie,
I want him to build his channel. He's
him.
from San Diego. He considers himself black. I fuck with him, but I'm gonna talk. And even if this platform goes to the sky, I'm gonna talk about who the fuck ever. That's what I said to myself. It don't care matter if my brother is. I'm gonna talk if he do some stupid shit. Like, but at the same time, nigga, you gotta look back in retrospect and be like, yeah, man, I shouldn't have trusted this motherfucking white boy. I should have went with always because I would have had a better. Like a better foundation for my career as the personality type of dude. Because now you're looking like the guy who got fired, and now your platform, you do your lives,
but
things
he
like
fucked
that.
up. He was fucking up the whole time because he wasn't creating a niche for himself. Like even if it was like some Kevin Samuels on some pimp type shit, like just critiquing men to be better and getting on women. He should have been doing that on his shit on his own and stopped and didn't wait to Adam fire him for him to be at the apartment now tomorrow. Oh yeah, we here. What we doing now? I'm about to figure it out. No, bro, you should have been trying to figure it out. You was on no jumper.
And I don't think he can go with them boys because they already. Oh, you seen it? They said church. What do you say? Whatever. They already on him. They already.
AD said when AD tell you not welcome, it's over for you because he's a nice guy, bro.
Oh, he said he ain't fucking with him. Oh,
AD said his water's cut off. They cut his water off on both sides, bro. It's over. It's over. And they even got Dejan over there. Dejan a nice little fit. He was just on Ace Boy Worldwide the last episode. He a good fit. So they Brick Baby done been over there. DW, Dejan, everybody who messed with them go over there. They tried to call Lush over there. Lush turned it down. Sharp turned it down.
Yeah, but I don't know what's up with Dejan because Adam still.
Oh yeah, Flacco.
Get shot. They saying he did get shot. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Is it a lawsuit happening or what? Like, what is he lying?
Yeah, I don't know. That's an ugly one. And then given who he is and all that, I might think I might be leaning more towards it. I don't know, man. But this the thing. Why was the security guard fired? If nothing happened, why was the security guard fired?
Yeah, that's a trip. It's a mess over there. It's a mess.
It's crazy.
Man, that was the
only thing saving him is him and Wack. That's
Wack?
it.
He said, "Oh yeah, the no jumper."
Yeah, Adam and Wack show is the only thing that's really keeping
Brick
him
Baby
floating,
looking
bro.
crazy. All the shit coming
God.
up over behind him.
He just peace treaty with Loose Cannon, bro. Loose Cannon dropped the video. Loose Cannon just dropped a phone call and him and Brick Baby on the phone. He telling Loose like, I know you an asset and all. He ain't saying nothing tough to this man at all. I'm just like, you know what?
I see.
He told Loose, get Wack on the phone. Let's chop it up. Let's peace treaty. Yeah, it's out now. Yeah. Rich Trapper, shout out Rich Trappers, Rich Trapper Network, man. They dropped.
I like Rich Trapper, and I seen everybody confirming that it's CS2 back. That's some real shit. Wack Fire been dying down heavy lately. You feel me? And a lot of you YouTubers, y'all like, what I'm gonna do? Like that's why I started practicing back then, and I'm like, it's just you gotta start practicing. Y'all boys gonna start at the bottom, and y'all ain't got nowhere to go without y'all daddy Wack.
Oh, that's a perfect example. A Sharp and no jumper, and Ray Gibbs and them and Wack. As soon as the water cut, what platform do you have outside of that, bro? We don't know you from nothing. And Chuck done went back. All man, what's his name? Stan G done went back.
Man, he in jail.
Bullets got him. Nah, Stan G on a new episode on Clubhouse talking to Wack about some recent shit. I said, get the fuck. He pulled up to your house. You called him when you was in jail, and he exposed everything.
He exposed you
over there.
Help you, and your bitch ass is still over there. Yeah, Wack, man. That
yeah, they were just talking about some recent shit. Yeah. Only thing I agree with Wack on though is that shit he's saying about Rollo. You know what I'm
saying? This Rollo shit is so confusing to me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Bootsy is in the midst because Rollo basically decided to use Bootsy to go ahead and get his crash out on and go, and he made me look at him when I seen him going at Bootsy. I'm like, all right, let me check Rollo out again because
it's pressure. It's pressure. I gotta get to him. It's pressure, but Why ain't he go at Donkey Wild? His right hand man who called him out while he was locked up and told everybody. He the one who released the video and told everybody he's ratting. Just played the video recording of the phone call. Why you just talking about Boosie? Your boy said it too. And that's what Boosie going off of. He ain't publicly dropped no phone call and you talking about, I gotta make it juicy for him. You told the police, you told your homeboy you had to make it juicy for the police, bro.
Yeah, but 1090 Jake, and you know, I don't like him or whatever, but he be getting the facts right. And he said that that your boy Rollo, he told on himself, and basically he didn't tell on nobody with the case. They was already locked up or some weird shit like that. I forgot what he said, but basically he was saying that Rollo ain't tell, basically.
Okay. And he don't never do that.
Yeah. And then when Boosie, when it got disrespectful, I could understand Boosie saying, "Nah, fuck that nigga, yeah, fuck him," because it got real disrespectful.
Yeah.
And you know, once it get real disrespectful, a nigga anything, yeah, he a rat. I don't want to hear nothing. Fuck him. He a rat. Yeah, I mean anything. Right. But I'm not with that because I did respect Rollo movement and things like that, and he got a lot of songs that I used to like. But this Boosie and Rollo shit, like I said, it is still confusing because Boosie swear he a rap.
Yeah.
Boosie swear he a rap. But I look at his vlogs, he still got the whole fam going with him. And they
but he got time though, because him and T.I. squashed that shit they had. So, you know, they might see eye to eye and come together and squash it later on. You know what I'm saying? Unless he knows something we don't know.
Yeah, because he did. Boosie squashed it with T.I.
Yeah. You see how they ran down on their son shooting that video? Like, what y'all got guns out here for?
Because of y'all, motherfuckers. Because we want to be like yo.
To my they legal, bro. You got a blunt right there. That right there makes it not legal. You know what I'm saying? I like to see that, man. I like that. I like that video. Them getting on them like that.
I mean, that's cool, but let's be realistic here. Your son want to be a rapper. He want to make some money. You got, but at the same time, look at Gilly the Kid. Rest in peace to his son Cheese. Like, you support the career, you see what they doing.
Yeah, but just the thing, we get caught up in thinking our kids want to be like us. Cool. It's okay to admire me, but your job is to be better than me, not exactly what I am.
Yeah.
And being better than me involves, look at T.I. other son, Buddy Ray, who play music, the guitar. He ain't even in the hip-hop culture, bro. We don't even know about him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he thriving. He ain't got to worry about street cred and real or banging and claiming.
Is he thriving? Is he really as far as taking care of himself, you know, financially and his family and things like that?
I don't know about
because
I'm pretty sure he don't have to because his father's going to
his father rich as hell. Yeah, we get that. But
I'm talking about he's doing something totally different. He doing something totally
just because he's not a part of hip hop. I'm asking, is he thriving though? Because you got King, he's getting checks out here in these streets.
But just the thing, this is why he's thriving, because he don't have to co-sign or sign a contract with the street code. So you're gonna win right there, let alone meanwhile, he looks like an artist. He expresses music, he wear cowboy boots, he ain't even gotta, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna thrive, bro. Mentally, spiritually, physically, he gonna thrive because he ain't gotta deal with this shit.
Yeah, whenever a black man do that, he go crazy, he go places. You know, if you look at black country guys, they all the biggest, whoever a black, whatever, any, you know, Steel and that brand or this brand, whatever we say, stop trying to be tough and stop trying to apply by the street code and all that dumb shit as far as entertainment, acting, any field, really, any field. You go further, you go way further, but that's the trap that was put on us, and it's crazy when you look at
they turn around and call them weirdos.
Yeah,
like, bro, you
imagery. It's all imagery. It all go back to where it come back to Jesus when they put that image of the white Jesus there with the blue eyes. Sorry to say it. That's how that was the beginning of the mind control, to where we look at ourselves a certain way and we look at the white man a certain way.
And it's crazy that you say that, right? I was just having a conversation now. I gotta respect Putin because they just released one of their oldest.
That's why I brought it up. I've seen it.
You seen it, right? He
showed
the world the black Jesus. He didn't, bro. If he was racist, he wouldn't have shown the world that. That's one of the oldest relics they have in their nation, and he showed the people. And then when you do the research, they throw black Christmases. They ain't never hid the fact that these people was black. So I was like, hold on. It make you think like, hold on, what? That was
seen
real.
something else. They had the whole geographic wrong about certain things, and it made me think about, you know, they stole a Christian Bible from Ethiopia. We already know that. All that came from Ethiopia, and they
Right.
took it, manipulated it, and changed it later for their benefit. They didn't even really believe in this shit, really, probably, but they used it for their benefit so they could go ahead and enslave all these, whatever, all that stuff. But like when you think about it geographically, they might have that wrong too. But I ain't gonna go into that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But we already know the oldest, all the religion came from Africa, and the mathematics came from Africa, and all that. So we know that's just the facts. Even the white man said that. Like, it's crazy. But the imagery is what we talking about, and that goes back to that Jesus image, which really it's really psychologically damaging to us. You feel me? To everybody, the lies. That's what happened, though. You feel me?
But they don't understand the simple fact of seeing something like that, what it can do for you. They don't understand. But they do know. The ones who hiding it know. But I'm talking about our people. We don't even know.
They don't know nothing. Oh, she said Macy called. Okay.
Hey, Mama P.
Hopefully Mace Low tap in a minute. I was about to get out of here, but I'm gonna wait for Mace Low in a second. But that conversation go deep though, bro.
Yeah,
it goes real deep.
Yeah.
The smart people starting to be aware, and then you know they talk about a lot of stuff, but it's all imagery. Just like when they created this whole thug image. The music industry and the movie industry created this shit.
But listen, that's dying though. The thug image in hip hop is dying, and they're merging in the Uzi, the Yachties, the all that, to where if you a thug and you YG'd out, they don't even want that no more, bro. They don't even want it. They want Don Toliver. They want, you know,
yeah. You're right.
They don't
You're
want
right.
that shit, bro. And we still trying to chase that realest ever shit, and it's like, for what? Just be yourself and be a personality, and they gonna buy into that all day.
Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi Vert, and I'm gonna give it to these dudes that ain't trying to be super tough and killer, as far as they imagery, because that's important for these kids to see.
But that's the trap, right? Because they'll see them and they'll say, "Look at this weirdo, bro! You told everybody to get out the street and be yourself." Now, when they do it, then they weirdos. That's why I ain't like what Troy Ave was doing to them kids back then, calling them weirdos. It's like, bro, you're the drug dealer, not them.
He old enough, he know better.
Right.
Like, nah, you don't treat the youth like that. You wildin'.
And but the point was for them not to be in the hood and sell drugs like you did. So even if they did do that, you be calling them fake, because everybody can't be that, bro. Now when you get in the room and everybody ain't what you is, they weirdos. No, you should be congratulated.
First of all, the drug dealer is the weirdo. Let's be honest here. Let's be real. Come on, real. Man. We always was the outcast or whatever, the weirdo. And I ain't gonna try to glorify this year. Right. Fuck. You selling to these kids in the street. You selling to the poor, the mother, the aunties, and the uncles and things like that. Destroying the streets. You're the weirdo.
And that's check this. And when you re-up, the higher you re-up, the more the race change. That money gonna stay in that race. You know what I'm saying? That culture. You know what I'm saying? You go to the Dominicans and the Colombians, that's not you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Give it to the monkeys. Yeah, okay, here. Let the monkeys sell this shit to their people.
That's why the Italians was like, they didn't like that drug dealing shit at first, because they knew what came with it. Why are we gonna sell in our own community? What the fuck would that don't make sense? No, but that's why they was trying to get Frank Lucas. They ain't mind buying and getting it and giving it to Frank to sell in his shit.
Yeah. Let's talk about the real weirdos, the type of people you don't want around you. That's the drug dealer. We like Nino Brown. You always bring that dude up. And I recently watched New Jack City again.
He's the worst, bro.
She never seen it.
You see how that fucked us? We
banged his old brother girl. This and that. Like, that's a foul individual. He
held the little girl up in the shootout. Come on, bro.
That was the worst.
And then get to trial and say, "Oh, it's bigger than you."
And rat out everybody right in trial. His homeboys right there.
He said the money came from his bank account. They show him. I'm like, oh my god.
And you got niggas that really idolize that Nino Brown.
Yeah, bro. He was the worst, bro.
If you think about Alpo, think about what Alpo did in real life.
Yeah.
You think about niggas that even involved in that Alpo story who did the kidnapping of the kid and things like that. Yeah, Nino Brown is who they looked up to.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one of they motherfucking, because this is back then, you know what I mean? What that I think 89 was New Jack City, might
Right.
have been 87 or something.
Early 90s, if not just 90 on the dot. 89, 87, 88, 89, 90.
Nah, it ain't 90s. I think it's
Nigga had a whole apartment complex, 4 blocks, everybody drugged out.
crazy as hell. The building is I'm it's in Harlem. The building was still, I don't know, but when I was there, I remember back in the day, my boy showed me that's the building, New York City building. I don't know if it's still there, but
Okay.
even like Scarface from the 80s, that imagery. Scarface is I think 80 something 80. These
It
dudes
started in the 70s.
70s, right? It might have been even 70s.
Not a black exploitation film started it. The Mac, the Pimp, Superfly, Hell Up in Harlem, Black Caesar, Fred Williamson.
New Jack City. You was right. It's 91. My bad. Yeah,
Okay.
91. New Jack City, 91.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the black exploitations, the pimping. I don't respect that really no more. As a kid, I did. And
Yeah,
I
as a kid, I did. Yeah.
Remember
the documentary? That Pimp documentary was.
I read that. Iceberg Slim Pimp.
No, that's the book. I'm talking about the documentary that came on YouTube. Pimps Up,
Pimps Up, Hold Down. Yeah, I seen that.
That was big, bro. You know what I'm saying? Snooki, remember Snooki? He went to prison.
I remember Snooki, San Francisco. I watched that. He got a YouTube thing too.
Oh,
yeah, Scarface is 83. So I was right about that. But yeah, I remember all that stuff. And you idolize that. But now with all this stuff coming to light, and you thinking about it, and it's like, damn.
Hey, but we mixed the biggest thing in Scarface. We thought it was about him selling cocaine. Nah, it was the government letting these motherfuckers in due to the shit they was doing over there, bro. That was the biggest catch. We let a bunch of Scarfaces in the country at one time, like we doing right now. Come on, man. That was the big key. They got off the boat crazy, bro. And he tried to work and do the right thing, but they ain't had those intentions, bro.
I mean, the Coke Wars was crazy back then. With all this fluctuation of these new people coming in, fentanyl, what the fuck is we got going on? What the fuck is going? You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be some things that we're going to be reading about later if it's really the numbers that they're saying is coming in. Now,
well, Trump tried to do something about it.
I sent y'all the video. The spread of the gangs out here in the shelters, through the shelter systems and the mind, it's kind of crazy as fuck. You feel me?
But why? But this is what I don't like. Why is it? Where the GDs? Where the Bloods? Where the Crips at? Why are they running it? Why they get the? Because I can't walk
so much different. Different circles and different things. The Bloods, Crips, they do crack, coke. You know what I mean? This could be a whole nother circle. It's a different. The fentanyl coming in. I don't know what the fuck, but there's different circles. But you're right about controlling. It ain't about the area like that, though. It's not a small town.
Okay, well, what about the Latin Kings? What about them dudes? What about them dudes, the Trinitarios who fucked up Junior? Why ain't y'all beating on them immigrants who coming in who fucking shit over? Y'all just want to prey on the people in the neighborhood. What about when the immigrants is fucking over y'all area?
Yeah, you gotta realize how big it is out here.
Yeah. That's true.
Place. Like that. They handle that situation. But you're right though. You're right because I wish it was like that. Like what?
Yeah.
But we don't look at the average nigga in the hood ain't looking at Junior as one as, you know what I mean? And it could be, and even if it could have been a Jamaican nigga, an average nigga, like, oh, some Jamaican niggas, Jamaicans gotta handle that. Boy, goddamn, you feel me? Yeah, I'm dead ass.
Hey, but look, I love my people because we'll miss it psychologically about.
But because it's so messed up and that's so foul and wrong. Like even the African Americans now, it's getting so small now. This block now, it's like he ain't from my block. It's so small now. We lost that power. We losing it more and more because now even the blocks be like, oh, my building.
Nah, it's the hybrid gang. It's the hybrid gang. So now you can be from my block and from my gang, but you ain't from this clique. So yeah, now it's because now we got Bloods and Crips in some sets, especially up north. You know what I'm saying? And just because you ain't from this clique, fuck the block and the gang.
Blood on blood and Crip on Crip for some violation, internal violation, backdoors that happens all the fucking time, and that makes your homeboy your worst op ever.
They got some Blood, Crip, and GD gangs that only kill certain Bloods or Crips. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
we doomed, and ain't no other race dealing with it like that. I ain't
In
gonna lie.
America, nah.
We yeah, even the mob, nah, we thought they was
Nah.
now we getting to where
Oh, Bush, that's crazy. You say that, bro. Now I think about it. The mob didn't lose their youth. It was more older men. But they ain't lose their youth, and that's
yeah, it's
crazy.
another like real genocide going on and nobody really peeping it out.
They were old men. The mob were old men dying and getting it in. It wasn't
yeah,
babies.
yeah. For certain things, yeah. Whack his ass out over there in that family. Go talk to the family, the type of shit.
But we don't idolize a dude in the neighborhood putting in that work to solve, calm shit down.
Nah, we idolize a nigga putting in that work.
Come
even
on,
when
man.
we talk shit and the fucked up thing is, we be like, damn, little JoJo.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect example. Look at Bobby. Why are we talking shit about Bobby, bro? He living Bobby Smurder. They killing him online.
For some reason. We mad at him.
He was gang banging and did
12
years.
A dude that came home and still happy doing his little touring and chilling. We mad at him for some reason.
No, it ain't for some reason. It's because he not talking gang kill. He not talking shoot kill gang. That's why we don't like him. We so fucked up, bro.
It's psychologically fucked up.
But
you gotta think, man. And we about to get out of here. 500 years of the Middle Passage of us getting transferred over here. 500 years.
Yeah.
We've been free probably over 200
I think
years.
it's 16, 18.
So we still psychologically knee deep in that shit and fucked up. That's just the cold fact. Ain't nothing changing, nothing about that. You feel me? But with technology, we advancing quicker. To finding out Jesus is black and things like that, we advancing quicker. But it's gonna take a minute, homie. It's gonna take a minute, but
right.
The young homies, I love y'all. We just keep praying, looking out for y'all, trying to talk to y'all when we can. When y'all going through shit, I can't go through what you're going through. Your cousin got smoked in front of you. Your little brother got killed right there. This and that.
I can.
Murder, death. Yeah, you feel me? Like,
either you want to live or you want to die. You pick one. Now, as a man, you signed this contract. Ain't no bitching, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bitching. Now, take the square life. Now, hey, you got a choice to pick, man.
Take the square life plan because you don't want to be caught up in that type of shit.
Nah, and you don't want to put in work and then turn to find out, oh, this shit was a game. You don't want that disappointment, bro. You don't want it. When it hit me, I was like,
yeah, that's heartbreaking. And then the boy tell on you, they all go tell or whatever else. Like, it's crazy.
Just wasting your life around all these people, these things, doing these things. Then when you got to start over, you square one while everybody done advance. You like, what the fuck did I do? Now you a grown man. You know what I'm saying?
My brother told me, my older brother who did everything right, went to high school, went to college, got married, had his kids, got own the houses and doing his thing. You feel me? He said we gotta get used to being bored. I ain't know what he meant until later. He said, "Fuck that fun. Put the fun out your head." I ain't know what he meant, homie.
That's profound, bro. That's profound, bro.
Bored is good now. If you sit down in your house and you watch the TV, you got food in the refrigerator, and you're there, your girl there, you bored. You're not thinking about, because when you're bored, you're not thinking about, I need a girl. Oh, where my kids at?
Nah, for one, when you grown and you got a house, there's always something to do. It's always a project, so ain't no bored.
Exactly. So that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
I gotta paint the garage now. Shit, I'm putting it off. It ain't no board, man. No.
But shout out to my big bro 8 Paint, and that's what he told me. And
that was profound, bro. I'm gonna take that one.
I just learned it now.
Now I'm gonna pass that one down, and it's our due diligence to talk to the youth like this. We got to. I feel like I got to. You know what I'm saying?
For real, and that's what this is. What we hold integrity here. I don't give a fuck. We ain't no big platform yet. We will be, but it's all we gonna keep the integrity or whatever else. But I'm gonna always cover the bullshit. But anyway, shout out to my boy EST, man. Appreciate you. You feel me?
No problem.
Make sure y'all go ahead, subscribe to It's a Wobbler.
Check it out, man. I got all kind of shit up there for y'all, man. Just tap in,
because it's all kind of conversational pieces. That's what I'm gonna call it. You feel me? A lot of conversational pieces. Y'all tap in, leave your comment. What's your favorite watch, or what you think about Wayne being the GOAT, or what you think about this or that. You feel me? And that's what it is. Subscribe, support it, help the young black brothers.
Right.
You know, always.
And we gotta get B-Rad on his shit too, man. We gotta keep pushing.
He get mad when I tell him to start his shit, but yeah, we gotta get him on this shit. But he'll be here next show or whatever else. Anyway, we out of here, y'all. Peace. Rest in peace, Matumbo. That was that.